we're on it. So tonight, I've got a couple of little bits in my bag. Little special treats. I've had them for fucking years and I thought, why am I not using them? I'll tell you what it were. It were bloody... I think it was Sam Sulek or Eric Janicki. Said him using these fat grips. And I thought, I've got them, why am I not using them? I've got all three pairs of them. So they've got your blue ones for like curling. You've got black ones for doing pull-ups and benching. And then you've got your red ones for doing like shoulder, you know, like farmer carries and that. So we'll do a couple of warm-ups on this. Get a nice deep stretch. And then we're gonna hit fucking hard. I think we're gonna go big tonight on this. I wanna see some fucking progression. That'll do. That's a good for one. So I'm going to do my warm-ups in peace now, and then I'll come back to you when I'm ready. Right, so we're back. I've just done my final warm-up set. I think you're like 75, I call it. 35 on each side. Right. 35. That's just 70. What the hell? Or whatever it were. Yeah, we're only 70. Ha! Lol. Right. So now we've got 80 on. 40 on either side, so we want to do 90. What did we have on last week? 90. So that would be 90, what we're going to go for. I said 92, we did 90 last week for 5. But obviously I fucked myself on that shoulder press machine last week when I reckon I could have done. I was going to come and do 90 anyway, so I brought my plates, my little macro plates with a bit of fucking lettuce on it. Let's go. So the aim is, what is it, between 4 and 10. So let's go for it, guys. Monday night, upper air. We've got fat grips on handles. Let's fucking go for it, boys. So it's an improvement, but I call it 5. We'll call it 5. But obviously, there's an added dynamic that you're not considering with the fatter grip handle. It's obviously putting more strain on my forearms, making the lift a lot more difficult. So, but from now on, I'm just going to put fat grips on everything that you can do. When I do my pull-ups, I'm going to put them on there as well. It's just more work on your forearms. And obviously I feel like I'm missing out by not using them, so we're going to rest up, come back for set 2. The camera's going to be over here then. Want to get more on the shot. So, second set, I'm hoping for a similar amount of number. Obviously, don't forget we've got the fat grips on. Get those scapular retractor. Forward. So 5 and forward. But it's enough, it is enough to stimulate, because that's like failure, they were good reps. And obviously, like I say, the forearms pump from doing them is insane. So next, we're on the fly. On the fly! Right, so now we're on flies. And like, on TikTok I've got 30 kg, got 30 either side. I'm a big boy. I do big boy shit. But today we've got 32.5 on here, so let's fucking see, mate. That's 10 reps with 32.5 either side, mate. No fucking messing, mate. So I'm gonna get this one from behind. Ooh, you can see I'm not, no cap. Yeah, 7. That's fucking decent, mate. And now we're gonna try and bench. We've not done bench since I started this program, so let's have a do, see where I'm about. This is more of like an interlude. I weren't going to say anything until I was benching, but fuck me, tell you what, a couple of things they've done wrong here. The barbells that they have at Bodytech are shit. Like, they've got absolutely zero nailing on them. I thought this other week, when I picked up the, when I did RDLs, embarrassing, mate. And then also the bench. I want to shelf it back up here. I've got to fucking put it here against, drop it, and risk it sliding across my face. I'll tell you something as well. Bench press is a skill. If you neglect that skill, then your ability to do it will drop off significantly. You know why people don't like doing bench presses? Because they don't do it enough and they're fucking stinking it. Like, a few months ago I was benching like fucking twice a week and I was so strong at it. Like, technique is everything. I could control like 105, I think 10 up to like 110. My final week of jacked intellectual, Maybe on TikTok somewhere, I'm sure I did like 3 sets of 6 for 110. But yeah, at the minute, trying to bench fucking 80 kgs, bloody proving to be difficult. I think I'm just gonna go for 90. Just do 2 sets of whatever I get out of it. Fucking have to come back to it next time I redesign the program. I'm gonna have to put bench back in because not being able to do 100 straight off the bat's like not great. I want to do 140 this year. But obviously it's important to remember when I was benching before, that was my priority lift, so that was my first lift of the sesh. And I've just fucking done like major blowout on the incline press and also the flies doing 32.5 on either side, so it's not a major issue. So, I managed to crank out 90 for 6. Sort of almost came to a halt on that last one. But it's not a priority in this program. Next program, I'm going to be doing more barbell type stuff for a main lift. Squat, deadlift, bench. Just because the skills that I'd rather be stronger at. I've noticed since I stopped deadlifting so much that I'm having not issues but like niggles with my erectors. And when I were deadlifting heavy like every week, I never had a single problem with my lower back hinging type movements. And since I stopped doing them, I've noticed that my back picks up a few more niggles here and there. And then like your raw strength comes from barbell work. Like I said the other night with the RDL on the belt squat, I can do 260 on that, no worries, but 130 on a barbell felt like fucking 3 times heavier than that. It was mad. So definitely do not drop your compound movements for fear of fatigue, because that's where raw strength comes from. Right dudes, final set of this and then we're going on to some fucking hot, horny pull-up action. You know what, despite not doing it for a while, I'm quite happy I could just walk onto a 90 and do that. Therefore, but obviously I want to hit 120, 140. Is it possible by the end of the year? Quite possibly, if I do a lot of work for it for the next, I think my next program's like 18 weeks, so I'm going to finesse it so it's a lot of bench work on the certain chest days, so we'll see what we can do, but I'm pretty confident I will. 140 by end of the year. We've got the fat grips on there. Fat grips, but don't forget your straps. Now you might think having straps on is pointless because you're not working your grip, but if the grip handle is going to be bigger, then it's still going to be putting work on your forearms, even if you've got straps on or not. Science, bitch. So last week we did wider ones, but I'm not doing them this week. I want to do some fucking shorter, like neutral. Fuck, blew my arms off that. I think we've got 5. Fat grips. And I can feel that in my forearms all week. Second set. Another 5. That's not bad, considering. Don't forget your fat grips. So we're going to do chest supported, but we're going to do it both hands at once. We'll take it. 120 for 8. Same again. So we're going to do lat pull downs. Like, I do love a lat pull down, but I don't love this lat pull down. It's so bad. Like, look, I'm just sat down and I'm barely at full stretch there. It's no good when you can fucking grab it when you're completely sat down. This is how long I am. That's long, you know. That's what doctor said about my spine when I was born. That's long, you know. We're at the tail end of this now, so we've got 4 exercises left with just 2 supersets basically. So like doing the lateral raise on this, and then the rear delt fly bent over, and then we're going to do some tricep extensions like that, and then single arm push down with a neutral grip. So let's get in. I've just done it, I've not even recorded it. Sound. So this is the other side of the lats, the lateral raise. Let's try putting 10 on there and see. I must be there. That'll do. Everything's moving. Fucking nice, man. I'm loving it. It's going good. Last exercise now, and then we're done. It's 45 actually, and then 51. So I'm gonna go 51. Try and get 8. That felt really meaty. Neutral grip anyway, so we'll do 24. Next off. Wish you could see how fucking pumping traps were then. Fuck me. Bad it.
Hey.
Hey, again, that's not bad. It's 7. That's enough. Failure. Look at the traps here, man. Bulgy. Done. I'll see you in the car. How we doing? You joining me in the fucking whip, in the steely grip. Let's get the old hooded jumper off. That were a banging sesh. Not even joking like that. Really tired last week. Didn't have to drop anything really. I think I went a bit easier on leg day, removed one exercise, but still went fucking hard. Like, you got to, haven't you? No fucking comeback. Recovery is going superb despite the lack of sleep this last week. But I don't know where any of that came from tonight. I were extremely happy with the results. So, incline press, I managed to get 92 for 2 sets, which is like a small PR, but it don't matter, does it? Marker plates are meant for small PRs, and that's what we do. I want it fixed, mate. Fix where the thing's looking at, you divvy. So yeah, it's gone good. It's a good sesh. I managed to get on. We had fat grips on as well, so obviously that makes it more difficult for your grip. Your forearms come into play more with your fat grips. So it's a test of forearm durability, which is something I'm going to look to utilise. And the next upper day is more back focused, so that means more bicep work. This particular day is like tricep and chest dominant, but I still keep shoulders and back in there because obviously you want to up the frequency as much as you can when you're doing upper lower. But I feel like it's working. Like the program, I think some people would look at it and be like, damn, that's too much, but I can recover from a lot. I've trained high volume before, and you do get accustomed to it. Like, I think this is something younger ones tend to stray away from. I've done, 5 sets of 10 for bloody 70s powerlifter, because I've done like a lot of Alexander Bromley's workouts. I've done 70s powerlifter, I've done Bullmastiff, I've done Kong, and it just gets you in deep water, like doing heavy shit, heavy volume, and your body does get used to it. So why would you not want to get used to it? Sure, you can build muscle from doing 2 sets till failure, but where's the fun in that? Like, where's your work capacity coming from if you're only doing 2 sets? It makes me laugh when I see people saying it's too fatiguing, and it's like, yeah, man, like, it's too. This is something as well. Like, I won't do 3 sets of 10, but I'll do fucking 70 exercises a day for FBEOD, full body, and then fart around doing like specialist work, like supination curls. You funny bastards. Go on, lads. If you enjoy it, though, do it. But one of SBL lifters were saying that you're tied to your genetics, and like no matter what you do in the gym, if you're in that 75% bracket, you're not going to get big. Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. If you're farting around doing fucking supination curls and Keenan flaps with, you know, tiny range of motion, like you're farting around with daisy chains, setting them up and then putting like a hook on and pulling it down that much, you're not going to get you're not going to get big. It's just simple, mate. Like, when they first came out, I was like, fuck off. But a lot of people use them. But funnily enough, like, a lot of the hype's dying down on it now. It's like one of the lads I've mentioned before on this channel called Kimo Lewis he's a big lad. He's massive. I think he's 3 years training, he said. And he's fucking wham. He's well strong as well. He likes doing them, so he does them. But I've tried them and I didn't like it. I feel like for the amount of effort to set them up, and to be fair, sometimes like when I set them up, all you have to do is get a bench near a cable, add the straps with the hooks in, you know, like I don't know how to describe them. You can get them from Bear Grips. I'll put a picture of them on the screen for you now. But you can get them, and I was using them to put my elbow in and pulling them down. And on certain ones, like this one where you're pulling your elbow down like that, couldn't feel it at all. The only one where I put it to the side and then pulled it down like that, I could feel it, but not as well as a lat pull down. So for me, I'm not going to do them. Do you know what I mean? But if you enjoy doing it, then fair dues. But please, 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 don't be saying that genetics control everything, because it's absolute bullshit, mate. Your genetics are going to stop you from being Mr. Olympia, but you're not going to. Your genetics won't stop you putting on tons of muscle. Like, that's not what it is, mate. Like, genetics is muscle insertions. Going to be a top 1% lifter, and going to be top 1% physique. You're not going to get a good physique by farting around doing that. People look at like Keenan Malloy or Malroy or whatever his name is, but the guy did not build that physique doing FB every day. Like, the guy's been training for 6-7 years. You know what I mean? It's easy to, you know, maintain your muscle once you've built it, but it's going to take years to build it. Like, there ain't a shortcut. You can't build 8 years worth of muscle. You can't do quick, you know, you can't do it in 3 years. And this is why young lads will want to jump on juice, because they're doing far too little work, far too much effort setting up the stuff. You know, I ain't dropping names because I feel like I'm calling people out here, but there's a lot of people that are doing this science-based lifting and they're doing it wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with science-based lifting, it's great. There's a lot of people who do it well and get good results from it, but you have to know how to work it to get the results from it. Like, you can't be looking at metadata on PubMed and being going, this graph, you know, this red line shows that you get this much more, and it's fractional, mate. Like, and it's all in untrained lifters. Like, come on, what are we doing here? Just stick to the basics. And like, a lot of the younger lads are like, well, what's wrong with wanting to optimise your training? Like, you haven't got anything to optimise. Like, you've got to do everything. Do what you like. You might like doing it because it's easy. And I'm not being funny. Like, people say stuff like, it's not easy because I'm going to failure, and it's like, it is easy because you're not doing full range of motion. And the whole notion now is like, you don't have to do full range of motion, dead stopping's better, standardise your form. Like, no, stop it. You need to have the tension in the muscle all the way through, or it don't work. It's fucking simple, mate. I don't want to do compound moves because it's too fatiguing. Well, that's where your strength comes from, lads.